We may have a legitimate defense this year, and Week 1 was an exciting start to the season for this unit. We made C.J. Stroud uncomfortable in the pocket as he was sacked twice and intercepted 3 more times. Today, this defense plays at home for the first time as we take on the Washington Commanders in Week 2. I'm excited to see this defense again after the way they started the year. Every team in our division won in Week 1, so everybody's feeling good right now. While I'm excited to see our defense, there will be a big challenge without Tommy Tomlinson, who was outstanding in the first game. Washington has a very good receiving core led by Terry McLaurin and last year's Rookie of the Year, Donald Ryans, who we got to see last season in a loss to Washington. We lost that game 20-3. A big part of it was the dominance of the Washington front four. We took a big part of that defense away in the trade that brought us Montez Sweat. They still have a very good defense, playmakers in the secondary, great pass rushers up front. And you've got to be concerned with the way our offense played in Week 1. Blake Westbrook was not hitting simple throws that franchise quarterbacks routinely make. And if we are missing a key part of our defense and we have to put up some points today, we got to see if he's ready to go, because Week 1 was one of his worst games I think he's had. Welcome to Week 2, everybody. We are underway. And here is Jacoby Pearman out of the end zone, across the 20, and just beyond the 25 as he's taken down. Westbrook's accuracy needs to get better this season. He's got the playmakers, he just needs to get him the football. 13 of 29 in Week 1, at the very least, did not turn the football over. 1st and 10, and it starts with a bubble screen attempt, incomplete for Jacoby Pearman. 3 receivers for the Saints, and Jadarius Roby is hit quick, and that is the leader of this defense, Jonathan Allen. Following the loss of 1, it's 3rd down, and Westbrook throws it wildly towards Kevin Blackwell, and it's a nondescript 3-and-out to start. In this franchise, we've not been used to having a very good defense. Without Tommy Tomlinson, how do we fare in our second game? Sam Darnold under pressure, fires, and it's caught! Into Saint territory, that's Jose Grimes, their new lead running back. A gain of 16. Now they bring the Rookie of the Year in motion, flip it forward, and Donald Ryans picks up 3. 3 receivers for Washington. And they keep it on the ground. Grimes gets away from the rookie Binns and turns it upfield for a 1st down. Grimes is a powerful between the tackles runner, and he takes it again, finishing strong, gain of 7. Already into field goal range at the Saint 29. Darnold feels pressure and has a man open. Terry McLaurin inside the 10. A quick red zone trip. We didn't see Houston put together many drives like this. Darnold now, end zone, and it's incomplete. That looked awful close. Again from the 9. Darnold pressured, resets, and finds Jahan Dotson. And he's down inside the 1. Washington trying to cap off an impressive opening drive. Shotgun, handoff, touchdown. Jose Grimes in his 2nd season. Washington marches right down the field on a defense missing Tommy Tomlinson. I think it's about time this offense wakes up. 1st and 10 for Westbrook. Has time and finds Blackwell on the short throw. A gain of 6. Cade Otton is in the game, and Roby on the run. Close to a 1st down, marked short. Deep tight ends again as Roby just gets enough for the 1st down. He was hit by the former Saint, James Bolden. 1st and 10. Oh, that was close, but caught by Garrett Wilson. Better start to this possession. Now Roby has room, makes a man miss, and is brought down in Commander territory. Saints building something on this possession. At the 43, time off the fake. Wide open, cut by Garrett Wilson. Saints inside the 20. Met with third down here, needing 11. Westbrook climbing, fires, end zone, and it's broken up, but there is a flag. And it's going to be roughing the passer against Washington. Westbrook wanted to hit Chris Olave and nearly got him for the touchdown, but he was indeed hit late. And that's a new set of downs for the Saints at the 10. They sweep it outside. Here is Roby. Broke a tackle. Down to the 4. Still in the shotgun on second down. It's still in Westbrook's hands, and he leaps into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. The second straight week, our first score is a Blake Westbrook rushing touchdown. I don't think this is how it was drawn up, but Westbrook had to improvise and makes the most out of it. We are tied at 7. A couple exciting possessions here in the first quarter. Sam Darnold fakes, and wide open has his tight end, Watkins. It's a 6 of 7 start. You'd like to see this front four impact the quarterback a bit more. Grimes on the carry, and he's got daylight, runs through the rookie bins. First down. Texans never seemed to lean on their run game much last week either. Commanders a bit more balanced here to start. Darnold on first down. That's Ryans against the young Alex Sharp, who is filling in for Tommy Tomlinson, and that's big shoes to fill. At the 11, Darnold. He's got a man. Grimes got away from Sweat, and it'll be third down at the 6. Showing pressure. And they got the free rusher. Down goes Darnold. It's Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. That's 3 more for Washington, 10-7. Saints at the 26. Pass caught by Olave. Slam down, gain of 8. Gilliam lines up as a second tight end. And up the middle runs Roby for the first down. 23 yards on 7 carries. 6 defenders on the line of scrimmage, and there is Allen again. Overmatching Cesar Ruiz. It sets up third down. They bring 4, but time to throw. Caught by Pearman. First down, Saints. Trying to spread the ball around and get this pass game under control. At the Washington 28, Westbrook offline in the direction of Olave. Again, they'll face third down and a 4-man rush. Westbrook's hit, it's popped up and intercepted. Washington takes over on the first Westbrook interception of the year. He tried to loft this one for Kevin Blackwell, and I'm not sure it would have gotten there even if a defender didn't hit him. So Washington gets the first takeaway of the game, and Darnold's throw is through the hands of Donald Ryans. On second down, pressure from Richards, and then the reset from Darnold, and gets Grimes for 8. Darnold doing a good job of using his tailback as the check down. 3rd and 2, it's Sweat against his former team, ending this possession with a loss of 1. 4 minutes now until halftime, and Westbrook trying to shake off the interception. Throws a strike to Wilson on the slant. Offset eye. They fake it to Roby. Westbrook with time has Wilson by himself inside the Washington 20. And they're in striking distance again. They're hitting some good passes today, moving the football better. 10 yards out now, on the move. Westbrook, touchdown! Chris Olave. If he starts hitting these throws outside the pocket regularly, we're going to have a lot more big plays and a lot more chances to put up big points. The play-action game is a huge part of this offense, and I want us to be able to get outside the pocket on those a lot more often this year. 14-10 New Orleans. And now the 2-minute defense trying to come up with a stop. Here's Ryans on the catch. It's been a very efficient start for Sammy Darnold here. 12 of 14. Takes the underneath again to Ryans for 9 more. At the very least, you'd like to force a field goal try on this possession. Plenty of time, though, for the Commanders, and another open look. I think this defense is missing Tommy right now. They're also not creating a lot of pressure up front. Darnold has plenty of time, and the pass is denied. That is Sharp. I like Sharp's ability to get physical with these receivers and make plays in tight coverage. Darnold has his tight end again, and that's a first down at the 25. 44 seconds to go and 2 timeouts as Darnold has the open man, and that's a Jahan Dotson touchdown. He beats Chad Binns, who's playing the slot this year, and we just haven't had an answer for any of these 3 receivers in the first half. After allowing only 13 points last week, we've already allowed 17. A little time to go in the first half. Here's Pearman trying to reverse course and picks up first down yardage. Saints do have 2 more timeouts. Pressure coming. And the underneath throw is open. Olave trying to make a man miss. They burn their second timeout. 1 more play like that and you could be in field goal range. Time to throw. Westbrook complete to Garrett Wilson. But they've got to use the timeout again. Now they're out. Can they get something now to the sideline? It's first down. Pass caught and down in bounds is Roby. Now they'll scramble and spike it with 1 second on the clock. And that'll give them a chance at a 56-yard try. Blake Grupe, right hash, on the way, and good! This game is tied going into halftime. And our defense has not been nearly as strong this week, but the offense is picking up the slack now. We got ourselves a pretty good game this week. Every team in our division was victorious in week 1. Tampa Bay, I wonder if they could be stronger this year. Jason Tracy now in his 3rd season. They're leading the Giants right now 14-10. The Patriots blew out the Jets in week 1. They're currently down 14-7 to the Bills here this week. Montrell Williams, 62 yards in the first half. And let's get the 3rd quarter underway here in the Superdome. Commanders started strong and had a great first half. They started with a flip to Terry McLaurin, but it doesn't go for much. Got to see more out of this defense in the second half. Saints bring pressure out to Grimes and down in space. Julian Love on the tackle. Now can you make plays on 3rd down? Darnold throws. It's batted away by Chad Binns, covering Donald Ryans. Great start to the second half. It's a 3-and-out. Jacoby Pearman now inside his own 25. Has some space and returns it for about 10 yards. As the Saints take over, started slowly but figured some things out. And here's a big reason why. Garrett Wilson, he's been productive. And Westbrook has spread the ball around nicely. 2 tight ends, Roby running it up the gut. Not much there. And that's James Bolden. He was a part of that Montez Sweat trade. We sent them Bolden and a 2nd-round pick. Now it's 2nd down and 8. No deep safety, and pressure's coming. And there is Bolden against his old teammate. He sacks Blake Westbrook at the 40. You always got to watch out for those revenge games. Now the Saints got to go a long way. And Westbrook is drilled. Daron Payne. Both teams coming up empty on their first second-half possessions. Commander ball against the stacked box, and now the opening is there. Fenderson saved what could be a much longer run for Jose Grimes. It's first down. Pressure on Darnold. He's looking downfield, and it's intercepted. On the return, Alex Sharp down at the 47 of New Orleans. Darnold got away from the pressure of James Houston. And it's not a bad idea to try to let your receiver make a play, but it's underthrown. Alex Sharp, in his first real action of the year, has the interception. Westbrook, pressure picked up, caught by Pierman. A short gain. Now they have to get to the Washington 42. Don't want to waste the turnover, and now Wilson gets the first down and somehow turns this into a much longer gain. Tightrope the sideline, evaded the tackler. Wilson's got a $126. Now a run to Rachaad White. Gain of 2. Back in the game is Roby with his fullback leading the way. Roby on the second effort gets about 4. At the 22 of Washington, Westbrook has time and hooks up with Blackwell. We've improved on some of these timing plays. We're going to have to make plays like that against a good secondary. 7 yards out now. Westbrook, time again. That is incomplete for Roby. Shard loose by James Bolden. Third down. Can Westbrook put it in the end zone? He will extend the play. Eyes downfield, but doesn't take a chance. And that's probably the wise choice. A chip shot attempt now for Blake Grupe. And the Saints have pulled ahead 20-17. Washington yet to put points on the board in this third quarter. Darnold has time and lofts it incomplete. Alex Sharp having a great second half. To the air on second down, and there is pressure and the sack. Vita Vea gets his first of the season. It's 3rd and 16. 4-man rush. Down goes Darnold. Montez Sweat. And the defense is coming together for the Saints here in the second half. Pierman back deep once again. And he's got some room. From the 34, makes a move, accelerates toward the far sideline. One man to beat, tries to hurdle the punter and goes down at the 19. Very short field for the offense. 1st and 10. Handoff, Roby, not much there. It's been a tough day on the ground. You expect that against this unit. Fake and rolling right. Westbrook slings it complete. Chris Olave at the 7. Can they put this in the end zone and go up 2 possessions? In motion is Cade Otton. Westbrook off the fake. Rolling again. Decides to get rid of it. 2 receivers on the right side. Westbrook, time to throw. Caught by Wilson! Touchdown! One of his best games with the Saints. He and Olave have their first touchdowns of the season, and this passing game is having a terrific day. I don't think we've dominated up front, but we've held our own. I actually think Trevor Penning is doing a fine job, oftentimes matched up one-on-one with Daron Payne. Now it's a 10-point game. Washington shut out in that third quarter. Darnold facing pressure, gets rid of it. Everybody was covered. It's like a switch flipped at halftime. 3rd and 10. Darnold resets. That's caught by Grimes, and he stops shy. And it's the 4th drive in a row here in the second half. They won't get points or even into Saint territory. Blake Westbrook floating outside, hooks up with Olave for a great catch and run. This is the pass game we've been waiting on. From midfield now, play action. Westbrook, trouble and sacked. He's gotten rid of it a couple times, and you'd like to see him get out of that jam. But now a 3rd and long. Washington hoping for a stop. And with running room, Barry Skelton is so close. And maybe close enough to where they'll go for it. Needed 19. Barry got 18. They will bring out the offense. And Roby cuts it right and moves the sticks. Huge missed chance there for Washington's defense. 7 minutes left to play. Roby outside. Now he's got daylight. First down on his longest of the day. Stopped at the 20. Otten in motion. Again the fake. Westbrook winds up and overthrows Kevin Blackwell badly. Wilson by himself on the right side. Pressure from the secondary. Westbrook evades it, fires, and it's knocked away. A little bit behind Olave there. There was a chance. Good play by Forbes. Field goal try for Groupie, and that kick is good. It is a 13-point game. Washington's got to get 2 touchdowns. It has not been a good second half for them. Darnold feels pressure and is hit down by Paul Redmond. Nearly a sack, but it's a short gain instead. Less than 5 on the clock now. Deep drop, Darnold chased and throws it away. The coverage has been a lot stickier, and I think we've gotten even more pressure. What a second half for this team. Darnold, more time, wants to go long. It's broken up by Julian Love. And that is a turnover on downs. And the Saints take over. 4:44 left to play. Roby running with room. First down. They've stuck with them. It's starting to work. 20 for 70. Back to the air this time. Westbrook trying to extend the play. In trouble, but boxing out is Kevin Blackwell. That was very fortunate. 3rd and 5, Westbrook. Tries to step up and meets more pressure. Payne is in the mix. 3 more for the New Orleans Saints. 16-point game in just 2 minutes to go. Pressure on Darnold. Gets it to Ryans despite the hit from Joe Richards. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. They're finally in Saints territory here in the second half. That pass is hauled in, and out of bounds goes Watkins. You need 2 touchdowns, 2 two-point conversions. Ryan's good catch. They've tried to get too many big plays downfield. They've had more luck on the underneath stuff, and they've done well with Grimes, who gets the assist from Terry McLaurin. And they're pocketing all the timeouts for now. Darnold out the back door, completes inside the 10. Watkins out of bounds. Still no timeout used. They want to score and still have those clock stoppages left. And Darnold runs it in. Touchdown, Commanders. We aren't done quite yet. But we will be if they don't hit the 2-point try. 3 receivers on the field. Where do you go? F1 Terry McLaurin. 8-point game. The Saints aren't done here yet. Onside kick upcoming. 4 on that left side for the Saints. It's a roller scooped up by Antoine Priestley. And the Saints will have it. They'll try to use the Commanders' timeouts now. They're at their 48. Gilliam in. Deep in the eye is Roby, who cuts left and picks up 3. I formation on second down. Now to the outside. And Roby gets a few more. 3rd and 4. Now they go to the shotgun. Rachaad White's the tailback. They will run it. Sweeping is Rachaad White, who breaks a tackle and ends up inches shy. And the Saints are going to bring out the punt team. Risky here if you go forward and don't make it. You want to make this as tough as possible. The rookie punter, Lamar Whitworth, gets it off and pins Washington inside their own 5. They've got to go all the way down the field. The end zone looks like it's 8 miles away. Darnold over the middle. Wide open Dotson. Good start, but how many plays are you going to get here? Can't stop the clock. 12 seconds left. Saints back their secondary off. It's snap with 9 to go. Darnold off balance, just fires it for Ryans out of bounds. 4 seconds left. You need a 79-yard touchdown. What's your plan for that? Darnold, pressured. It is intercepted. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, he fumbled it. The tackle is made and the game is over. 2-0 are the New Orleans Saints. Another exciting win with a team that feels very different this year. And that's 2 wins in very different fashions. We went through week 1 with the dominant defensive approach. Today it was more of a team effort. The defense started slow, but the offense matched Washington. Halftime was tied, so a brand new game in the third quarter. And that's when the defense was dominant, only allowing 1 scoring possession, getting sacks, turnovers, tight coverage, forcing contested passes down the field. I just think Washington got away from what worked early on when they were able to isolate and hit some of those intermediate and shorter plays while mixing in the run game they seemed to forget about. But the Saints are now 2-0, and it's a very exciting start to Season 5. I think Blake Westbrook had a great game today. Wasn't perfect, but there was enough good in there. Most of his throws were on the money. There's still things we have to clean up, but he's a 22-year-old quarterback. He is fine if these are the kinds of games he can have more regularly. The defense had an incomplete game, but the second half was very good. I'm very happy with this team and how we were able to adjust and play much better in the second half this time. I don't really think it was a strategy or play calling thing. I think we just executed better in the second half in coverage and with the pressure. Looking at some scores around the league, there are some interesting low-scoring games. Pittsburgh beats the Rams 14-11. I seem to forget the Rams bringing in Deshaun Watson to be their quarterback to take over for Matt Stafford. So that's a pretty big change there with the Rams. And next week for us, we're going to face the Atlanta Falcons. It's a really big game here in Week 3. The Falcons just won their game against the New York Jets 17-10. A low-scoring game. Desmond Ridder did get picked off a couple times, but they got 100+ from Bijan Robinson, and that'll be the test for our defense next week. In the AFC, you had a marquee matchup between the Chiefs and the Ravens. It was everything as advertised, with Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes having phenomenal days. It ends up being a slim victory for the Baltimore Ravens. I wish we had the scoring log to see who had the game-winning touchdown. Here are the league leaders 2 weeks into the year. 2 quarterbacks have 7 touchdowns. Josh Mays, the rookie for Tennessee, leads the league in interceptions. Saquon Barkley leads the NFL in rushing currently. And Vikings rookie Nick Barrow is towards the top so far. We haven't seen that many impact rookie running backs in the series, but last year's class had by far the strongest running back class, and a lot of those guys are getting early playing time, including Barrow. So after this performance, having a better offensive day, I'm excited to bring this test to the Atlanta Falcons for the first time. The team that has won the division, I want to say at least 3 times in this franchise. But this week in practice, we have lost Vita Vea and Justin Medlock for this game. So we are undermanned, having to defend Bijan Robinson and this great offense. We will start Paul Redmond and Joe Richards at defensive tackle. But we will have Tommy Tomlinson in this game. Thank you all for watching today's video. I love your thoughts down below in the comment section. Hope you're enjoying year 5 here in the Saints franchise. If you would please leave a like, I'd very much appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Back with more Saints soon. Have a great day.